Communion, a woman's path. Communion, a woman's path to true love. Part 1. Introduction. Beyond the romantic fantasy. Welcome back to the channel. From the time we are little girls, women are taught that love is our ultimate destiny. We are told that finding the one will complete us, fix us, and give our lives meaning. But why is it that so many women, even those in long-term relationships, feel a profound sense of loneliness and emotional hunger? Why does the love we were promised often feel more like a cage than a sanctuary? Today, we are exploring the final book in bellhooks' legendary trilogy on love, Communion, the female search for love. Bellhooks doesn't offer us a sugar-coated fairy tale. Instead, she asks a revolutionary question. How can women find communion, a love based on total freedom and equality, rather than a love based on dependency and possession? Let's dive into the powerful wisdom of one of the greatest thinkers of our time. Part 2. Breaking the Curse of Patriarchy. In Communion, Bellhooks analyzes how the traditional structure of our society, patriarchy, has effectively poisoned the way women experience love. 1. Love is not submission. Hooks points out that society often defines a woman's love through the lens of unconditional sacrifice. We are taught that to love is to give up our needs, our voices, and our dreams for the sake of a partner or a family. Hooks argues that this is a trap. She asserts that you cannot truly love someone if you are submissive to them. True love requires two whole, independent individuals. To love others well, a woman must first learn the art of self-love and reclaim her own identity. 2. The fear of being alone. Many women stay in toxic or unfulfilling relationships simply because they have been socialized to fear being alone. Hooks encourages us to transform our view of aloneness. She distinguishes between loneliness and solitude. Solitude is a sacred space for growth, reflection, and creativity. When you stop being afraid of your own company, you gain the power to choose a partner based on genuine appreciation and shared values, rather than a desperate need for validation or safety. It is in solitude that a woman discovers her why, her reason for being that exists outside of her role as a wife or mother. Part 3. The Power of Communion. What does Bell Hooks mean by communion? It isn't just a physical or emotional attraction. Communion is a deep spiritual and intellectual connection. It is the moment when two souls meet in a space of absolute mutual respect and honesty. Expanding the circle of love. One of the most beautiful highlights of this book is Hook's insistence that love should not be restricted to romance. She discusses the vital importance of building loving communities. This includes deep, platonic friendships between women and strong family bonds that aren't based on control. For women, supporting one another instead of competing or succumbing to envy is an act of political and personal defiance. By creating a network of sisterhood and communal love, women build a shield against the pressures of a world that constantly tells them they aren't enough. Communion is the realization that love is an abundant resource we can create everywhere, not just in a marriage. Part 4. Analysis: The Journey of Healing and Freedom. The core message of the book is a call to action. Love is a verb, not a noun. Bell Hooks famously argues that love is an act of will. It is a choice we make every day. It requires effort, radical honesty, and the courage to heal our past wounds. Many women carry the trauma of being undervalued in their childhood or previous relationships. Communion is a guide to unlearning those patterns of pain. The book analyzes the liberated woman, not as someone who doesn't need love, but as someone who is finally free to experience it correctly. When a woman finds freedom in her soul, she stops searching for love in a state of lack and starts creating love from a state of abundance. She stops being a victim of her emotions and starts being the architect of her own happiness. Part 5. Conclusion. A message for every soul. Communion is a challenging but life-changing read. It forces you to look in the mirror and ask, am I settling for a shadow of love? Or am I brave enough to seek the real thing? Bellhooks leaves us with a message of profound hope, that we all deserve a love that makes us more ourselves, not less. Thank you for joining me for this summary of Bellhooks' work. We've looked at many different types of books on this channel, from thrillers to fantasy, but the science of the human heart is perhaps the most important topic of all. What do you think about the idea that love is an action, not a feeling? Does that change how you look at your relationships? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to continue exploring the ideas that change the world. Until next time, stay free, stay brave, and keep seeking your own communion.